Well, joining us now live is NEWA forecaster Ben Noel. Thanks so much for joining us, Ben. Now tell us about this wild weather in the coming days. What can we expect? Who and where should be most worried?
Kia ora, Amanda, and it is fully winter mode here. We've turned the dial from autumn to winter, and we are expecting rounds of very unsettled and potentially hazardous weather over the next several days, right on through the weekend. So the first bit, we had over 2,500 lightning strikes around the Tasman Sea and New Zealand today, about 300 of those in and around the Wellington region. And they are expecting the lower North Island another round of very intense weather early Friday morning. So probably moving through the Wellington and Kapiti Coast area that was hit very hard on Thursday between 5 and 7 a.m. on Friday. I was just looking at some of the very latest model information, seeing wind gusts potentially in excess of 120 kilometers per hour during that time. So that can bring another round of potentially damaging wind and very heavy rain early tomorrow morning in and around and north of the capital, and that will come across the North Island. So that morning commute, Auckland, it's probably not until maybe mid-morning for you, but there's going to be several rounds of very unsettled weather through the weekend, Amanda, not just Friday morning. The North Island, probably another squall on Friday night, then again Saturday morning, and another one Sunday afternoon. So for the North Island, it's probably 3 or 4 rounds of similar conditions as we go through the weekend, and that's not even touching the South Island just yet.
Now, I'm just interested, up to 7 homes were damaged by a tornado on the Kapiti Coast today. I know it's near impossible to predict one, but just how common are they in New Zealand?
Yeah, it's a great question. And we do average about 7 to 10 moderate tornadoes per year. And we do know that there are certain parts of the country that are a little bit more favored for tornadoes. In fact, some of the coastal orientation helps to enhance the spin in the atmosphere along the west coast of the North Island. Now, we generally know the weather setup, the conditions needed to create rotation in these thunderstorms. And we have that kind of ingredient in the mix. We had that today, and we're going to have that over the next several days. So as these squalls come through, there can be individual cells that create maybe these downburst conditions of very intense wind or even some tornadoes as they move through. It is
very quickly, just before we go, Ben.
Very isolated in nature and thus very difficult to pinpoint what town.
Sorry to interrupt you then, Ben. Very quickly, is there going to be any good news for skiers? Will we get a good dumping of snow in the next few days?
Yeah, multiple rounds of snow. We've got one on Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon. It's probably not going to be until Tuesday or Wednesday before improvements in the South Island, but lots of snow for those ski fields that will open up probably in a week or two time.
Fantastic. NEWA forecaster Ben Noel, thank you.